guys, it's Jason here again this week. This is my second video for the week. Now normally I'm only able to crank out one video, so I'm pretty excited that I'm able to do two this week because I love doing this, love sharing this stuff with you guys. I feel like all of you are right in the room here with me and we're all just jamming and playing music and learning stuff from each other, that sort of thing. So anyway, my last lesson, which was just a couple days ago, was based on lead guitar. It was a sweep arpeggio pattern. And today I want to share a rhythm. I like to alternate my lead and rhythm tutorials. So today is based on what I was just playing, which is a thrash metal concept. So let's get to the lesson. I'll throw up the tabs and then we'll talk a little bit more about it after that, as well as a beer review. Alrighty, so that wraps it up for our thrash metal rhythm guitar lesson. So I just wanted to cover a few key points in playing this style of music. Now, for one, let me say a lot of styles of music, they focus primarily on what the neck hand is doing. In thrash metal, you're really focusing a lot with both hands. You're coordinating a lot with both hands, and I would say you're using them equally. So the 2 points, or let's say the 2 core techniques that I want to talk about real quick, is in your picking hand. So one is your palm muting, and that gives you that gent. And for you newbies, that's when you rest your palm where the string meets the bridge of your guitar. So that gives you that gent sound, the g. And simultaneously, a lot of the times you have really fast alternate picking. So it gives you that chugging, that so I can't really do that fast. I can play that a lot faster than I can do that. Anyway, so that's the two dominating techniques, so to speak. Now, thrash metal, that originates, that goes way back to when I started playing guitar. Metallica, bands like Metallica and Megadeth, those are the reasons I picked up the guitar in the first place. And now when thrash originated, kind of predates when I was getting into music, but we know the big four as being Metallica, Megadeth, Slayer, and Anthrax, and they're considered the founders, if you will, and probably more so with Metallica's Kill 'Em All album. That was when Dave Mustaine was with them. That's probably more so how thrash originated. So a little bit of history there. Now, it's not to say there weren't other bands playing that style of music. I'm sure there were, but that's the well-known bands that originated thrash. So now on to my beer review. I picked up a beer by a brewing company called Shipyard. So Shipyard Brewing Company. And the name of the beer is Pumpkinhead. Now, that looks pretty scary, man. And when I was younger, I was really into horror movies. And I remember the movie Pumpkinhead. I think there's part 1 and part 2 or something. All those horror movies back then had part 15 or whatever. But I think there's only 2 of these. But anyway, so Pumpkinhead, man, that movie scared the crap out of me. So I saw this and I just thought it was neat. So I'm like, we'll give it a try. So let's open it up here and let's try it out. Well, of course, we're going to use our extremely metal bottle opener. Not sure where I got that from. Do you guys want to see it again? There you go. I love this thing. It's actually really sturdy too. So let's open this baby up and we'll give it a try. Actually, I've already tried this a few times. I bought this a couple weeks ago, but I want to share it with you guys. Here we go. Nice and cold. So the one thing I will tell you about Pumpkinhead from Shipyard, and the one thing I'll say, if you're into pumpkin beers, definitely try this out because it's probably one of the better pumpkin beers that I've had. And I haven't had a lot, so I don't have a lot to compare it to. But it's quite tasty. It's something I'd probably buy again. If you're not into the pumpkin beers, if you don't like the pumpkin flavor in beer, then probably stay away from this one, because the pumpkin is the pumpkin flavor is pretty prominent. And I don't want to say it dominates the entire beer. What I like about this one is you don't have that really sweet taste in it. You can taste the pumpkin flavor, but it's not super sweet. So you still the beer itself is pretty much a full body beer. So you still get that fullness and without the sweetness of a lot of the pumpkin beers. I've had some pumpkin beers like, okay, no thanks, but that's pretty good stuff. So I'll definitely finish this one and probably have another. So hope you guys enjoyed the Thrash Metal Rhythm lesson and the beer reviews that go with it. Please leave your comments, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye now.